And our children are telling me that they see now, more than ever, that here in America, anything is possible. That's right.
You hear that emotion in her voice. So Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson spoke Friday about her confirmation to become the first black woman on the Supreme Court. Jackson will take her seat as the justice when the current term ends this summer and Justice Stephen Breyer retires. Joining us live to talk about this historic moment is Tim Overton from the Arizona Black Bar Association. Tim, we thank you very much for joining us this morning. First and foremost, your reaction to her nomination.
Excited, proud. I mean, you said it's historic, and that it is. The third black justice appointed to the United States Supreme Court and the first black woman. Every time a justice is appointed to the Supreme Court, it's a big deal. There are 9 people who get to decide what the law means in the United States, and now for the first time we have a black woman who's part of that group of 9.
You're exactly right. During a ceremony at the White House Friday, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson said, "In my family, it took just one generation to go from segregation to the Supreme Court of the United States. For you, an African-American man, and all African-Americans, I would imagine that statement alone hits very hard."
It does. It hits very hard, and it will hit very hard at home for each of us. For me personally, my dad, a school teacher, similar to Justice Brown Jackson's parents. My dad did not become a lawyer because he did not think that black people could reach the highest heights in becoming a lawyer. And now, just one generation later, I've had all the opportunities in the world, in large part due to those who have come before us. So yeah, it hits very close to home, the progress being made now.
What are you hearing out there from young little girls who see her nomination and see that historic nomination and think, man, that could be me one day?
That is what we're hearing, and that is very exciting. I have 5 children, 3 daughters, and one of them interested in a legal career, and she's often thought about being a judge. Now she can see there are no limits to where she can be. It will be challenging for anyone, definitely challenging for black women. I think out of all federal judges who have ever served, fewer than 2% have been black women. So definitely a challenge, but not one that cannot be met.
I know President Biden called this a moment of change. In your opinion, is there still a far way to go to see that change and see the dream that was once expressed by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Absolutely. A long way to go till we see inclusion on all levels and on a more equitable basis. But this is another step saying progress is being made. And I think the fact that she's been appointed will inspire many others, whether they be little black girls or boys or anyone else, to say that anyone can make it. I think it will also show others on the court and others seeing her that black women have the intellectual capacity to rise to the very top in any industry, in any job, which is something maybe historically that hasn't been seen in our country. I don't know that black women have been celebrated or recognized for their intellectual capacity. So this is a big deal for, I think, anyone looking at her.
When you look at just the law in general and what she brings to the court, how do you think her influence will be moving forward?
I think she'll have a great influence in that she's different. Again, I like that you point that out. Not only is she different ethnically, but she comes from a different background, having done some defense work. Of course, she's done the clerkships that others have done. She graduated from Harvard like others had done. She clerked for the United States Supreme Court, but she comes from a different perspective, not a prosecutor, not necessarily a big partner at big law. So she'll bring a perspective that is not anywhere else on the bench right now at that United States Supreme Court level.
Well, we thank you very much for joining us this morning, and we honor her nomination and help you celebrate that.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too.